Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here today. In today's video, we are doing a get ready for work with me video. I'm so excited to show you how I created this look. It was inspired by a video that Tati put out recently, and she did kind of a natural glam look with a red lip, and I was like, Tati wore a red lip with a natural glam look, so I'm gonna wear a red lip with a natural glam look. I watched that video and immediately was like, I have to do it. And there are some new products here that I'm trying for the first time. I'm excited to give you my first impressions and just talk to you about life, catch up. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's just get right into the makeup. It is early in the morning. I am clearly very tired and I need to get ready for work. So we're just gonna get into this. Today for foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. This is one of my go-to foundations. I love this. I've gone through so many bottles of this. I really just think that if you're going for a medium to full coverage foundation, this one is my current favorite. Although I have been getting a little bored with my foundation game lately, so if you have any favorites that are kind of in the realm of this one, or knowing that I have oily skin, you know, what are your favorite foundations? What are the ones that you like to use? And I'm even open to trying some more luxury foundations. I usually don't like to spend that much money on my makeup, but I'm kind of looking to try something new. So if you have anything that you'd recommend, let a girl know. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer. That looks pretty blended and looks pretty natural. That's what I love about that foundation, is it just looks like skin and it lets my freckles show through. So it's got like a really amazing coverage, but it still lets my skin be my skin. For a while, I was trying out a bunch of different concealers. You know, I've been using this one for quite a long time. This is an all-time favorite for me. And I was like, you know what, I should try some other concealers. I'm kind of bored, just want to try something new. You know, I found a lot of really great concealers, but I haven't really found one that beats this one for me in terms of just blendability, looking natural, highlighting the skin, concealing what I need to conceal, and not being so thick that it looks cakey. This one I feel has just the perfect consistency. Thinner than Shape Tape, but I feel like it gives me the same amount of coverage and brightness. And plus it's like a third of the price. So we're using our Makeup Revolution concealer today. So Jeremy and I went to Disney World last week and we just had the best time. I haven't been back in about 2.5 years prior to this, which I understand. I lead a very blessed life in that I can say that I have been to Disney World more times than I can count. But, you know, I worked there for 10 years. And so it just kind of became a natural part of my life and something that I really enjoyed and something that I have a lot of really good memories with my family throughout my life. So when I left Disney and moved to North Carolina, I just haven't been back. And there's been so many things that have changed. I talked about it, I think, in my last Get Ready With Me about just how excited I was. Honestly, it was such a magical trip. There were a lot of things that we wanted to get done, you know, Star Wars being the number one, because I am a huge Star Wars fan and I hadn't seen it yet. I left Disney right when Galaxy's Edge was opening in California. So I never actually got to go. You know, just didn't work out with the timing of when it opened and when I left the company and all of that. So I finally got to go and experience Galaxy's Edge, and oh my gosh, it fulfilled every single dream that I had. Just from beginning to end. It was the first thing that we did in the day. We got up super early. We were ready to go. It was such a fantastic experience, and I'm so glad that we got to go and do it. And we even were able to wrangle an entrance into the cantina, which normally you need a reservation, but we just kept checking back throughout the morning, and eventually I don't know if they just felt bad because we had checked back like 3 or 4 times, or if we really truly did just get that lucky, but we were able to get in. And you go in for like 45 minutes and you have your assigned spot and you can order whatever you want within the 45 minutes, but that's, you know, your allotted time. And they do that so that they can get a lot of different people through the cantina, and so as many people as possible can experience it. Today for contour, by the way, I am using the KKW Beauty contour and highlighting sticks. RIP, these don't exist anymore because I think they're going through like a rebrand, but I really like these. I just don't use them that often because you don't have that much product in these and they're really expensive. I really like the product. I feel like they blend super well, but just for the price and how little product you get, I usually don't default to using these. But since we're going for a soft glam look today, I think this is appropriate. So anyway, we were able to go see the cantina, ride Smuggler's Run. We went around and we saw all the different attractions. We did end up being able to ride Rise of the Resistance in the very last group of the day. At the very end of the day, it was kind of just a serendipitous type of experience that we were able to get on that because I had gotten up early in the morning. You have to sign in at 7 a.m. You have to sign up for the ride and I didn't get it. And then you have to sign up at 1 o'clock and I didn't get it. And I was so upset, but some magic was worked. Some good juju came my way and we were able to ride Rise of the Resistance. And oh my gosh, it is the most incredible attraction that I have ever ridden. It was just such a cool and unique experience from beginning to end. And there is a reason that it is so in demand and that it has to be managed this way, just because there's so much that goes into this attraction. And I don't want to spoil it. If you want spoilers, they're all over the internet. You can go and look. But just for the Star Wars fan and for someone that's a really big fan of Disney attractions in general, it absolutely fulfilled every expectation that I had. And I just have such great memories of that perfect day, going to see Galaxy's Edge, going to Hollywood Studios, going back to my old stomping grounds, and just being filled with all of these like amazing magical memories of the time that I used to work there. Even though it's been like, gosh, almost 12 years since I worked at Hollywood Studios, I was still like, oh my gosh, like this is just, everything is the same, but everything is different. And I just was able to call back on such fond memories of that time in my life when I was like 20 years old and just, you know, trying to have a fun summer working at Disney World, and how much that summer really changed my life. Now that we are contoured, we are going to try a new product today. So I was able to pick up one of the e.l.f. Putty bronzers. This is in shade Tan Lines. And you guys know me, I'm not really a cream product girl, but I did want to try this, mainly because of the price point and also because I haven't found a cream bronzer that really works for my skin. The Colourpop one is too orange and I need something that's a little bit more cooler tone and something that isn't going to be so heavy because I am still a very pale person. So we're going to try this cream bronzer. And for cream products like this, I usually like to go in with this Lorac brush. This came with my Lorac contour palette and I love this brush. So this is a really dense brush that's meant to blend creams, and I found that it works really well when I use it to blend cream products on my cheeks. So we're just going to go straight in, and this is a very cool toned bronzer, which gives me hope. So we're just going to go in on the forehead and start blending. I can probably pick up a little more than that. We're going to turn this 5 head into a 3 head, if you know what I mean. I like the way that looks. That looks really natural. I don't know if it's even showing up on camera that well, but this is exactly the type of bronzer look that I like. Something that's going to be a little cooler toned and that's not going to be incredibly dark. Moment of truth. Let's try it on the cheeks. So I've picked up more on my brush. And we're just going to apply in upward motions so that we continue to try to lift the cheeks. I really don't want to drag them down. What I want to do is make it look like I have cheekbones. Add some dimension, but I don't want to drag it down. So that's why I like to use these upward sweeping motions. And that looks really nice. What do we think? It's nice and bronzed. It honestly is almost a contour shade, but that's kind of what I like out of my bronzers. I do really like my bronzer to almost be a contour, just because I'm so pale that bronzer always looks like unnatural and like just too much almost on me. I like that a lot. It's blending in really nicely. I think I put a little more on this side than I did on this side, so let's fix that. I honestly probably went in a little heavy-handed, but we are where we are. And then I like to also like press it into the hollow of my cheeks right here. So if I go like this, you see that right there? That is where I like to add a little extra punch of bronzer and contour, because it really does bring my face in. Like, can you kind of tell how much this is bringing my face in? That is exactly what a girl wants. Now, we are not done with our makeup yet, so don't worry. I'm gonna take a little extra and I'm just gonna lightly shade the jawline. God, jawline contour and bronzing is such a dangerous game for me. I don't know why. I can never get it to really look right. But I think that actually looks good. I don't know. You guys let me know. Does that actually look good? I can't tell anymore. So far, I am really liking how this makeup is looking. We are going to press on this product. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do. I'm sorry, my dog is like hacking up something behind me. Are you okay? Oh, he's so cute. I didn't expect to like this product as much as I do, but I am really liking it, especially for the jawline and how easy it was to blend. A girl could do worse, that's all I'm saying. All right, so we are going to finish with our concealer under our eyes. So I'm going back in with that Makeup Revolution concealer, and I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics Prep and Set powders. This is in shade Light. I do have a whole video reviewing these, and I really liked them in that video, but my opinion on these has actually significantly improved. You can see I've even started to hit pan on this shade. It has definitely improved since the time that I did like my 3-day grand wear test just a few weeks ago. I think the trick is to go in actually with a blendable. So that is something that I did not try in my initial video, and I have found a couple of things. Number one, that these powders just don't play well with some concealers. With the heavier the concealer is, I find the less these powders play well with them. But if I go in with like my Makeup Revolution or my Wet n Wild Incognito, I find that it plays so much better. Number two is that the blendable from Tati Beauty is actually the best tool to apply those powders with. And that's because it really presses the powder into the skin, it presses the powder into the product, and it really mitigates against a lot of that wrinkling, the crinkling, the settling into my fine lines. It really changes the way it looks under my eye, and I love how brightening those powders are. They really do make a difference, and they look great all day. I think I might actually end up repurchasing when I do use up all of the shade of these two shades, I should say, because these are the two that I really use. The only challenge is I want to repurchase this when I'm done because of how great it looks under my eye and how brightening it is, but I haven't touched this. I haven't touched 25% of this palette. And I called that out in my video. You know, I talked about how that was a problem, and the diversity of the shades in this palette just didn't quite make sense. So once I've hit pan on the shades that I know I can use, I'm probably going to give this away to someone that has more warm undertones so that they can use these two shades. you know, waste not in all of that. And really, that's the only thing that's giving me pause when it comes to repurchasing this product, because it really does work so different when you use a Blendiful. So I'm just going to go in with my Blendiful, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of shade Coconut and shade Lilac. So those are those two shades right here. I like to blend them together. I'm going to go under my eye with my middle finger just to make sure everything's patted in well. And I'm just going to go in with my Blendiful and set the under eye, and really concentrating on pressing into those areas that have fine lines, like so, like right here, right here. And I also use less product when I use the Blendiful, so I think that's part of it. You know, that's part of why it's just settling so different. See, that looks really nice to me. If I'm looking at it, like, yes, I mean, it's not accentuating my fine lines any more than I already have fine lines. But when I initially tried it, the way that Jaclyn had, you know, said to, which is with a beauty blender, and then I tried it with a brush, I just felt like it was calling out all the wrong things under my eyes. But using the Blendiful, I don't know, it really has changed the entire experience for me. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with my Blendiful again. I'm going to go into shade Honey, and I'm going to set my chin, the bridge of my nose, and right here, just to brighten the center of my face. But also, these are the places that I get the most oily, so I really like to press product in there. I feel like it really helps me throughout the day. So that is our powder. I'm gonna go quickly over my face to set it using the Jaclyn Cosmetics translucent powder. I love this. I talked about it in my video. This powder is so awesome, especially for summer when I'm going for a little less coverage, but I'm still an oily girl that needs to set her face. And I love the packaging. It's so great to keep in my bag. I love the mirror inside. All right, we are set, and that will help our blush to blend. Since we are going for a more natural glam, soft glam red lip look, we are going to go in with a little bit of a softer blush look today. So I'm going to go in with the Rouge Romance palette. This is the warmer toned palette in the Bougie Rouge collection. I know I'm using a lot of Jaclyn Cosmetics products today, but honestly, I've just been really loving them. So we're going to go in with this palette today, and I think we're going to go in with a mix of these two shades right here. These are shades Pretty Posh and Tempting. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to go between the two right here. I'm going to take sweeping motions in towards my eye. And I am really liking that more 80s blush look right now, where it's concentrated to the outside of the face. I think it just looks so beautiful. Some would say it looks pretty posh. Get it? Get it? Because that's the blush color that I'm using. Get it? I didn't say the jokes were gonna be good. So I like to just take that fluffy brush and I literally like kind of beat myself with it on the outside of my face. And it really helps to keep everything lifted and on the outside, and leaving the center here a little bit more bright, which brings my face forward. And I literally am just like beating myself with the blush. And I'm gonna take a little on the end of my nose. All right, so that is the skin almost done. You know, I like to highlight at the very end. I'm gonna go off camera really quickly. I'm gonna put on my eyebrows and I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. My brows are on. I have primed my eyelids, and we are going to go in with the Tati Beauty Volume 1 Textured Neutrals palette today, since this look was inspired by Tati's most recent video. So I'm going to go in with her palette today, and we're really just going to concentrate on shades Ritual, Soothe, and Aura. So really keeping it very soft, very neutral. And we're going to just try to pick up the pace here, y'all, because your girl's got a job and your girl's got to go to work. So we're going to try to pick up the pace here. I'm just going to go in with a fluffy round blending brush, and I'm going to go directly into Soothe right here. This is the matte shade. And I'm going to go in at the outside of my crease, and we're just going to do windshield wiper motions here. Back and forth. I'm not trying to blow this out, so keep that in mind for the end of this. If I've blown it out, it's just because I like completely lost control. But I'm really trying to do something very soft and simple on the eyes since we're doing a red lip today. And I'm trying to keep it a little on the warm side since I am doing a more orangey red lip. Guys, I don't know if you can see in the background at all. Like, my dog keeps wandering around because he's kind of mad at me right now. If you can see, there he is. There he is. Say hello. So he's kind of mad at me right now because he likes to hang out on this bed, like right here, that's right next to me. This is our guest room, technically. It's also my office. It's also my beauty room. It's also a lot of things. And it's Whiskey's favorite place to hang out. He likes to lay on that bed and he watches me work. He watches me do my makeup. That's like his spot. However, the comforter and the sheets, as you can see, are white. And he is a dog, so he's like running in and out of the house all the time, kind of a dirty guy, and he hops up on that white bed and leaves footprints all over it, and then I'm just constantly having to like wash the sheets even if no one is sleeping in them, and washing the comforter. I want to keep this as white as possible, so I put a blue sheet down. You can't see it on camera, but I put a blue sheet down, like a navy one, so that it protects the comforter when he jumps up on the bed and doesn't get it all dirty, and then I can just throw that navy blue sheet in the wash whenever it gets dirty, right? But Whiskey is a very particular guy. He's very sensitive. He is super particular. He is scared of everything. I'm gonna go in with a flat, small blending brush, and we're just gonna go into Ritual, and I'm gonna define the crease. And I'm going in with the matte shade. So Whiskey is a pretty sensitive guy. He's pretty scared of everything because he had such a hard start in life. So change is really hard for him. And I laid down that sheet this morning, and if you were to ask him, it's like the worst thing that I have ever done to this dog. He will not jump up on the bed. It's too different. He's like, no girl, give me my white comforter back. He can't handle it. And so he's just been wandering around in the background this morning while I've been filming, trying to figure out his life, and he's been crying and whining, and he's like, Katey, give me back my white comforter, I don't know what to do. We're dealing with a little bit of an emotional situation back here, so I apologize if you hear him crying today. All right, so that's looking pretty nice. I'm just gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna go into, let's go into Ritual, but the sequin shade right here, it's a little bit more sparkly. It's that same shade, but it has a little glitter. We're not going to try to go insane with the sparkles since this is supposed to be a more matte, soft glam look. And I'm just going to pat it on that outer corner. I'm going to bring it up slightly, make sure it's blended. Yeah, I think that looks pretty even. Looks nice. And I'm going to take this WandaVision brush. It's a flat kind of packing brush. And honestly, these brushes are the only thing that I really liked from the WandaVision collection. I'm still pretty upset about how bad that collection was. But the brushes are really cute. They're cheap, but they're really pretty. They're cute, and they work really well. And I like this brush for packing on color like this. I'm gonna bring it up and just blend that white in. And this is shade Aura in the sequin, so it's got like a little bit of a purple sparkle to it, but nothing overwhelming. I'm gonna go in with a M432 just flat brush, and I'm gonna go back into Ritual, the matte shade. It's just a matte brown. Like, find a matte brown, that's all it is. And we're going to define that lower lash and just line it. Guys, I have a confession. I joined CrossFit. I know, I'm about to become one of those people, and honestly, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I've been really enjoying it. I just got done with like 5 personal training sessions that they have you do so that they can teach you all the movements. I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go into Soothe, that lighter brown in the matte. And I'm just going to blend it under the eye. I've been really enjoying it. I don't know. I am the last person that would have ever thought that I'd be into CrossFit, but here we are. I am as surprised as all of you, I am sure. You know, I talked about it a little in my last Get Ready With Me, where I was just getting really a little frustrated with the fact that I was having such a hard time finding a gym, but I really have been so happy getting recommitted to a healthy lifestyle, getting back out there. I joined a boxing gym for a month and really just did not have the greatest experience because of the way that the boxing gym was run. And so decided not to continue there. But through my experiences there, I really came to understand that I had a lot of work to do just to get myself back in shape, to work on my conditioning, lose some weight, just overall get my body back to what it used to be able to do. And yes, I am a few years older, but I'm only 31 and there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to get back into shape and, you know, be able to do some of the things that I like to do. So I kind of shifted my focus and said, you know what, I am just going to focus on getting back into shape, and CrossFit's supposed to be really good for that. And then the other thing that I was looking for is community. You know, I moved to Wilmington a little over 2 years ago. It's been a little bit of a challenge, especially having spent half the time I've lived here in COVID and locked up. You know, I didn't really meet anyone last year. And then the year before that, it's like I was starting a new job and, you know, just trying to like find my way in the community. And so I frankly, like, I haven't been able to make a ton of friends, you know, outside of the people that I work with. And I love the people that I work with, but I also want to make friends that I don't see at the office every day. And I want to build community. And that's one of the things that I had when I was in Krav Maga in Los Angeles. Like, those people were my family. All of that to say, I went to try CrossFit, and honestly, it has been so far everything that I was looking for. It's a great group of people. They're all really health-minded. They're super friendly. They like to work hard. I haven't met a ton of people, but I've met quite a few people there that I just feel like are my type of people. Like, they're my vibe, you know? And on top of that, they are kicking my ass every single time I go in, and I feel like I'm getting such a great workout. I feel like I'm thinning out, my muscles are tightening up, I'm getting better, I'm getting healthier, and it's just putting me in a healthier mindset in how I'm living my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not feeling as like, I don't know, I'm not feeling like making unhealthy decisions anymore. I'm really feeling motivated to make healthier decisions. And this is all the things that I was hoping for. So I am very, very happy. But yes, I did join a CrossFit gym. So stay tuned for how my CrossFit journey goes. I will continue to share about it on this channel if that's interesting to you guys, and tell you my honest thoughts, and maybe I'll give you some progress updates. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still feeling kind of like insecure, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Is that something that you'd like to see on my channel? Do you want to see like health progress updates, health focused content? I don't know. Let me know. I'm going to put on my winged liner. This is the KVD Beauty Tattoo Liner. This is my favorite of all time. I'm going to put that on and I will be right back. All right, so just a few things to finish up. I am going to highlight. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier loose highlighter here, and I'm going to sweep that across my cheeks. And I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in shade Iced. It is the more goldy kind of tone, and I think it's just perfect for this look. And I'm going to focus it up here. Great. Oh my goodness, I am loving this makeup today. What are we thinking so far? I am loving this makeup. I feel so beautiful. So before we do mascara and lips, I'm going to set my face. All right, for mascara, I'm going to use my favorite mascara of all time. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is the original, not the magnet. If you want to know why, go check out my previous video because I have a lot of opinions about the magnet mascara. All right, guys, so my mascara is on and I feel like it has really tied this look together. Even if I went without lipstick today, I feel like, I mean, I could walk through life and feel good about the way I look. Like, I'm really loving the eyes, and it was just 3 different eyeshadows and some liquid liner. I really think that this is just looking so soft, matte, glam, but still professional, which is what I was going for. One thing that I didn't tell you about is that I like to put yellow liner now on my waterline. I really feel like it's making my eyes look whiter and bluer, and every time I put this like pastel yellow liner on my waterline, Jeremy always makes a comment. He's like, wow, your eyes look so amazing. They look so white. They look so bright. I don't know what it is. I think it's just that contrast of the yellow and the blue and the white of my eyes that the yellow just makes them go. So we are now down to our last step in this look today, and that is our red lip. So I went to Ulta last night, and the other thing besides the cream bronzer that I got was this lipstick from KKW Beauty. Look at that packaging, so beautiful. She looks stupid pretty. It sucks, like it sucks. She's so pretty, it hurts. And I got the lipstick in hot sauce, and I hesitate to say that you should go out and get it because it was like the last one on the shelf, because KKW I guess is going through some sort of like rebrand, so they put everything on 50% off. So I got this lipstick for $9, which is an incredible price for that brand, an incredible price for a lipstick. It depends on your opinion. I was really excited. I like her lipstick formula a lot. This is the packaging. It's kind of cool because you can see the inner workings of the component, and look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's so beautiful. I have really gotten an affinity for orangey red lipsticks lately. I tried one on a couple months ago in a video, and I just like, I couldn't stop. I like literally couldn't stop looking at myself. I loved it so much. So when I saw this one, I was like, I have to have it, and I have to do another orange red lip look. So here we are. That's what we're doing today. I am going to be using a Colourpop lip liner. This is in shade Frenchy, and it is just a really nice kind of reddish orange lip liner. I feel like that is gonna go pretty well with this look. So let's pull up a mirror, okay? And one thing that you might have noticed throughout this video today is that my lip right here is a little swollen and a little bit more red because it's been raining the last couple of days, and so Whiskey and Woodhouse have not really been able to go outside and play, and they haven't been able to like run around and do their thing. So they've been really spun up, and I was playing with Whiskey yesterday in the house, and he's just got so much energy because he hasn't been able to go outside and run around in the way that he normally would. And he kind of just like was playing a little rough, and he got me on my lip, and you can kind of see like he like busted my lip open on accident. So we're also trying to cover up my lip injury today. So if my lip looks a little weird, that's why. All right, we are lined, and I'm gonna go in with my KKW lipstick in shade Hot Sauce, and we're just gonna go ahead and go in. Whoa, that is really beautiful. I love it. Whoa, whoa, this lipstick is bright. That is bright red orange. Hot Sauce is right. Oh my gosh, what do we think? I feel very Hollywood, but I feel very like modern Hollywood. Let's just move this mirror back a second. Okay. What I am really loving of this look, I feel glam, but I feel very soft, a little bit more natural than I would normally go. And I know that I'm wearing like a shit ton of makeup, and that for most people this is probably not a natural look, but it is a natural glam with a red lip, and I feel so beautiful. I love this lip with everything else. It just looks so fun. It's such a surprising pop of color, especially with this black look, with the hair pulled back. It looks sleek. It looks a little professional. It doesn't look too professional, but it definitely looks like something I could wear to work and isn't going to be like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? it's definitely a risk. It's definitely, you gotta have like the confidence and you've gotta have the outfit and everything to be able to pull off a lip like this, but I feel so great and I am so excited for this look. I am loving my makeup today. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's too much? What do you think of the color with, you know, with the rest of my makeup? What do you think about this look overall? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. This was a fun get ready for work with me video. I had so much fun making this video, and thank you to Tati for the inspiration for this look today, because I feel great. And that's exactly how you want to feel when you're going into the day, when you're going into the work day. You want to feel like your best self, you know? You want to feel a little extra, you want to feel confident, you want to feel beautiful. This is exactly the type of thing that sets me up to feel great about what I do in my day. So this is exactly what I was hoping for. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Let me know if you like these types of videos, and I'll make more get ready for work with me videos. They're super fun to make, just give you little updates about my life and tell you what I'm wearing to work. So let me know if that's the type of thing you want to see on this channel. I feel like I've tried to end this video like 8 times and I've just been, you know, running my mouth, which is so typical of me. But I will leave you with a thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to leave it a like down below. We are 145 members of the Unfiltered fam strong. This channel continues to grow and it means so much to me. I love meeting you guys. I love hearing that my recommendations are helping you. That honestly is like the whole reason that I make these videos, is because I want to pass on my knowledge to you and also connect with all of you about something that I love, which is makeup. So if that's your thing and you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'm back here with new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love making these videos. I hope you enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy making them. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I'm just gonna go fly away now.